You came back to the Philippines first because of Mary Kay, then right? You put up a local...
You see, when I came back here, because of that cosmetic company, it's an opportunity for me to really help our country women, to give an opportunity for them to really run their own business in their home, and at the same time raising their own family, their children. I brought the experience I had in North America by helping your recruits or your prospect team member, we call that. So we give them capital to start without interest. But I found out that we Filipinos don't know how to manage money. So when you give them 10,000 a month and they sold everything, and then what happened to the money? It's all gone because they spent. So with that, I almost got bankrupt. And it was challenge, it was disappointing, but it's a learning things again. So we thought that we will go home to Canada and continue our life there, but my husband said, why don't we start a business here? And if it didn't work out, then that's the time that we go home. That's when we start the Shalry Associate. Why Shalry Associates? Okay. It's an executive search because I started recruiting in Canada, but more on the junior position. But my husband also was in a recruiting firm also in Toronto. So then he came back here, he worked with Boyden. It's also an executive search. So when he stopped there, he stepped down. So it's a perfect for me to start a business that relate with our experiences.
It is odd that we can work together, and most people say to us that, you know, Richard, I could never work with my wife or my husband or whatever. But we're able to do that. I don't know why. I admire the fact that she came, you know, a long way in her life. And so the result is she thinks very differently than I do, which is good.
You're trying to improve the lives of Filipinos, give them better opportunities, and bring foreign investments here to the country also.
Because we believe we have talents. Filipinos are great people. We are hardworking people, right? And where can they find that? We're very friendly. Customer service oriented tayo, right? So where can they find that? So if we can bring so many investors to bring businesses here, what's going to happen to our country? Yung sinasabi nating first world, we can easily reach that.
Right.
Yeah, it's not about the, a lot of people saying about the politics, our government, but no, it's us. Where we want to bring our country. Where we want to bring, you know, the children. So if you want to make our country first world, it needs to start from home.
Yes,
so
we have to be part of
we
the
have to be
solution,
part. Whoever become the president, I think we need to be there to support that government in order to bring our country as first world.
Right, well said. Well, and despite all your success, you still wanted to do more for the country, so you came up with
that's why we came back here.
And the Asia CEO Forum, right? That's your corporate social responsibility arm.
Why we started the Asia CEO Forum, this was in 2009, because as we said, we want to make Philippines as the business hub in Asia.
Rebecca is an example of not the rags to riches, but she's a game changer. From somebody who used to work as an OFW and now a respected CEO in our country, it means any one of us can really do something as big as what she has accomplished.
With all these business forums that she's running, it's not really for the money. She does it to make a difference, you know, to really develop leaders, to acknowledge leaders, not just here within the country, but also outside the country. She's a go-getter, you know, when she sets her mind to something, she goes after it, and she's non-stop until it's done.
In terms of this nurturing aspect of women, women are also pressured to be homemakers. Did you ever feel you had to choose between taking care of the family and taking care of work?
The beauty with my husband, we both talk about this, that I decided to work from home because I would like to look after our boys. I want my boys to learn from us, and we would like to bond with our children. So it's more on teamwork. Okay, and where you sacrifice first to start with, but as long as you know where you're going, and that's what we connect with me and my husband. And I still remember when our boys, I was working, And my husband stayed home for a year looking after them because it's a foundation for him to bond with the two boys. And I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So in terms of gender equality, again, how you work with your husband, how you raise your children, where you want to go.
So that means then the secret
Yeah.
to a woman's success also is choosing the right life
partner, and also sharing really what you want, and also understanding and accepting what your partner wants. So you have to really meet in the middle,
Yeah.
okay? And treat your man as the king, as always, okay? Because if you treat the man as the king, he will always appreciate you.
But what she has done is managed my, guy feelings and always made me, what she says, treat me like a king, which doesn't, that's what she says. It doesn't always work that way, but this is what she tries to do, I think. And so she has been good at managing my expectations, feelings, or whatever.
Weekend is our family time. We stay home. We love to stay home because we want to spend time with the boys. And teenager, they have their own time, so we cannot take them anywhere anymore. Typically, this is our normal schedule as a family. So I prepare the main course. The boys set up the table while Richard make the salad. So this is our normal lifestyle. Christmas holidays, we stay at home because it's gift opening. Then after gift opening, that's on the 25 morning. Either we spend with friends, or after that, we can go home in the province.
I never asked my mom about dating, but she would just bring it up out of nowhere sometimes, like when you're eating breakfast. And she'd say, anak, when you're picking the girl, and then she goes into it for 15 minutes and we end up late. But it happened.
They start dating, actually, I'm okay. I did not create any issues, did I? Yeah. More on, oh, who's your girlfriend? Okay, come on, bring your girlfriend. I want to meet. Things like that.
Awkward. I kind of, it's natural.
Did I?
It's natural for teenagers to feel awkward when their parents are there.
Yeah.
But you weren't too bad.
Do you think they're both mama's boys?
No. They're not mama's boy at all. They're more with their dad. They only come to me if they need money. Mom, can I buy this? Because they cannot ask from their dad. No? Okay. What?
Just use the coins that I save from the week.
Ah! But I always tell them that make sure to be in control in your own mind, not the mind controls you. So that at least you know, in terms of difficulty, challenges, how to handle that. Alright? Because if you accept that decision, you have to face it. Yeah, either good or bad. Then learn from it.
Basically, she's talking about pregnancy. This is normally the speech she gives when she's trying to talk about pregnancy.
And what I love with our boys, they're open. If they're dating, if they break off with a girl, they tell us. So, it's nice.
She
Yeah.
thinks they're open, but they're not really open for everything.
So it means there's something you're not telling me, huh?
I didn't say anything. That's Dad, not me.
Yeah.
Now you have really accomplished your dreams, Rebecca. I mean, when you go back now, look back at your life, who do you think has really influenced you?
Well, I thank my brothers and sisters because of them. Through them, they brought me where I am today. Because if not because of them, I did not push myself. I pushed myself at that young age because it's an opportunity for me. It's a responsibility to raise them, to help them, to put them to school. So I thank them for that.
And if there's advice you can give to Filipinas out there to really make it big, to be successful or dream big and achieve what they want, what would that be?
Well, what I recommend for women, our country women, know what you want, what's your passion, and understand that, what's my passion, okay? Once you know your passion, do the action. you need to do what need to be done, whether you like it or not. Because every little thing needs single steps, another steps, another steps. Okay? So by taking action, have that courage. Whatever challenges you experience, do it. Accept it. Work with it. Because without challenge, it's no fun. Life is like climbing a mountain. It's tough. But once you reach the top, it's beautiful. So that's what I said. And then love. Love yourself, love the people, love what you do. When you carry all those things, you know what? I guarantee you, you'll be successful.
Wonderful. Well, a great message this Christmas. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
Thank you.